AEP 858, Module 15, Case Study by Elizabeth Tanner. What do you know? 1. Truman Elementary School services grades pre-K through 8. 2. There are about 700 students currently attending this school. 3. 15% of those students receive free or reduced lunch. 4. 5% speak a language besides English in the home. 5. There is only one pre-K class. Grades K through 5 have 3 classes each, and 7th and 8th grade are grouped into teams. 6. Students perform worse in reading than in math. What do you need to know? 1. What are the school's state scores? 2. What is the gap between ELL students and non-ELL students? 3. What is the student-teacher ratio? 4. What percentage of the teachers will need extensive training to improve their ability to teach reading to their students? 5. What systems or programs have been tried previously without success or with success? What is the problem? The parent-teacher organization is concerned with the school's inability to improve reading scores. They want the school to teach spelling and phonics to their children, and they want the overall rigor of instruction to increase with priority put on individualized instruction. The grant requirement checklist. Truman Elementary qualifies for the first criteria because 15% of the students qualify for free or reduced lunches, and performance on national assessments is abysmal. 2. Using my plan of action, Truman Elementary will implement the use of an effective diagnostic tool, such as NWEA, to analyze students' baseline scores and areas of improvement needed in their reading instruction. 3. The superintendent of schools will provide a statement supporting our new programs and changes. And 4. The 7 steps in my plan will explain the proposed changes and activities that are designed to improve the reading scores to acceptable state standards. Plan of action. The first step towards improvement is to increase the time spent on language arts instruction to 2 hours a day for all students to allow for specialized instruction. 1 hour spent on reading, 1 hour spent on reading and writing. All teachers will use strategic reading strategies and direct instruction differentiated for their students. Teachers that require PD time to do this effectively will receive it. All teachers will ensure their lessons align with state standards in a balanced manner between spelling and reading skills, along with writing. All teachers will use a diagnostic tool and data to inform their classroom instruction in order to create individualized instruction on needed basis. The reading specialist and I, as the building leader, will make frequent classroom observations to check on student performance. And I will meet with the PTO bi-weekly to go over the data, see changes, and just talk about things. The school's website will list the bullets from the meetings to ensure all stakeholders, including the superintendents of schools, are informed of the changes and proposed changes that are occurring in the school. And school-wide celebrations will occur once test results align with state expectations, and then again when they exceed the state expectations. Teachers can do individualized rewards as needed. Debriefing the plan, Part A. Research has shown that 1 hour at ELA is not enough time to improve scores. Having 2 hours is needed to specialize in increased scores. 1 session of reading, 1 session of writing and or spelling. Part B. Spending time and resources on PD for effective instruction is a great way to improve scores. I am worried that disgruntled teachers won't buy into the program and that could affect its effectiveness. And if they're unwilling to change, they will have to leave because there's not much I can do or my team can do to change their minds. Part C. Aligning lessons to standards is an easy way to ensure students are learning what is going to be tested. Students should learn simply for the self-improvement aspects of learning, but when that doesn't happen, targeting the standards is a great way to see growth. Again, I worry about participation of the teachers. It needs to be across the board. Everyone needs to be involved and ready to play as a team. Hopefully that can happen. If not, changes in staff will have to occur. D. Diagnostic tools are the only one piece of the puzzle, but they are an important piece. Some are better than others. but funding the better programs can be problematic. So I need the grant to buy the tools, and with the tools I can increase student performance. Part E, the problems. The plan does not address how to get teachers to buy into the changes, or how the students will react to the changes when they increase vigor of their classes. The plan does not have an end date for when we expect to reach our goals, and the plan does not state how much improvement is desired or required, just the fact that it is state-based. Promoting success for all. By following the seven steps in my plan for improvement, all 700 students currently attending the school will see improvement in the academic skills and test results surrounding English language arts. All stakeholders will help promote accountability of the staff to perform, since all non-sensitive data will be shared on the school's website. 2 hours a day will provide every student the time needed for individualized instruction based on their own skills in alignment with state standards. Staff provided the necessary time, training, and resources to implement effective lessons. Ways to respond to community concerns. The PTO concerns sparked the necessary changes needed to improve the school's reading scores. A representative of the PTO will meet with me twice a month to go over data and discuss concerns. All stakeholders will have access to meeting notes along with gathered data on the school's website, and the superintendent of schools will review my proposal and write a statement of commitment to the grants commissioner. A copy of this letter will also appear on the school's website. Positive changes based on law. The Every Student Succeed Act was enacted on December 10, 2015 by President Obama to ensure national academic success for students. It upholds policies that protect the needs of disadvantaged students, such as those at Truman Elementary School. The grant money would make change possible and uphold the spirit of this law. The No Child Left Behind Act, enacted by Congress in 2001, exposed the achievement gaps in national testing and opened the dialogue for change, which enabled the PTO members to feel comfortable confronting the school's low performance scores and thus making changes in the school. To avoid lawsuits or questions of ethics, my blog and the school's website will not disclose sensitive information. I will comply with the Family Educational Records Protection Act, as well as the Protection of Pupil Rights Amendment, to ensure privacy is maintained. Any data that could adversely affect or identify a staff member or student will be withheld from public records. Positive changes based on data. ELL students make up about 5% of the population. The ESSA protects these students and guarantees them education that is equitable. This qualifies the school to receive the grant money. 15% of the students who receive free or reduced lunches qualify as disadvantaged students and justifies the schools to receive the grant money. FERPA and PPRA ensures the students and staff privacy is maintained, ensuring data such as state scores and demographics with the PTO and other stakeholders. Dialogue. The superintendent of schools will write a letter supporting my proposal to the grants commissioner. Non-sensitive data gathered in the school will be shared via the school's website and placed in a user-friendly format for easy viewing and understanding. A representative will meet with me twice a month to discuss concerns. I have an open door policy to meet with anyone when my schedule permits, and my blog will be updated monthly. Standards, STEA1A. The entire case study is about inspiring change based on my vision, while informing stakeholders, meeting reading goals, and supporting effective instruction. And program standard 8. In my action plan, the superintendent of schools is required to approve and support the initiatives I implement, as well as write a letter to the grants commissioner. The PTO will meet with me bi-weekly to discuss concerns. My blog and the school's website will keep the public appraised of the issues, efforts, and changes. My staff will receive training and support to increase the effectiveness of their training to support academic success well, and they will receive 2 hours of ELA a day.